Hi guys, I'm Amber Katz from beautybloggingJunkie.com, and today we're going to discuss how to create a really bold, edgy look on your eyes using an orange lip pencil and lipstick. It sounds really crazy. It's a look that Tom Pichot did using Estee Lauder products for the spring 2011 Derek Lam show, and it looked really, really cool. So I'm going to show you guys how to do it and some tips and steps along the way to take to achieving this look, which can be a little bit difficult to pull off, but not if you are armed with the right information. So the first thing you need to know when creating a bold, edgy orange eyeliner look is you want to have a really neutral palette for the rest of your face. This is not the time for Dynasty blush. This is not the time for a bold red lip. This is the time for really flawless skin. So you want to create that first using a really good foundation and concealer. You want to take the time to really, blur any imperfections and cover any blemishes, dark spots, anything like that. So that's step one. Step two is you want to use a really neutral cheek and lip color. You might want to have a powder nude blush and then a really unobtrusive lip liner, lip gloss, or lipstick in a nude shade. And I happen to love MAC Lip Glass in See-Through, C like the letter C. It's actually on right now. I'm just going to retouch my situation so that you can see. It's really just adding shine to my lips, but it's not clear. It kind of mutes my natural lip tone a little bit so that my eyes will show up more brightly once I do them up with the orange eye pencil, which is actually, by the way, it's what we're going to use today is a double wear Stay in Place lip pencil by Estee Lauder. That's actually what Tom Pichot used when he did the look at Derek Lam for spring 2011. And the name of the color is 5 Coral. And what we're going to do, we're first going to apply the lip liner as an eyeliner. We're going to wing out the tips a little bit because it's supposed to be 60s inspired. It's all very 60s screen siren. And then we're actually going to apply a little bit of lipstick on top of the lip pencil. Both of these are actually very long wearing, so they'll last a long time. If you're going to put lipstick or lip pencil on your eyes, I would definitely suggest you get the long wearing formula. Otherwise, what's the point? And a really good tip for applying a 60s eye is to use a mirror. I'm using this one from a palette of mine just because it's big enough. You want to actually look down at the mirror when you're applying the eyeliner. So I'm going to do that. And also one more tip I actually want to share with you. When you're doing a winged eyeliner, what you want to do is you want to wing the tip out, but you want to take it to the to a point that's in between the end of your eye and where your eyebrow ends, height-wise. That's a really good rule of thumb when you want to just wing up the tip a little bit. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take my cap off, and I'm going to look down. Try not to get my hair in my face. And I start from the very inner corners and draw the lip liner, winging it up. And the reason you look down, this is one eye is almost done. The reason you look down is so that you can really close the gap between the lashes and your eyelid. It's much easier to do that for some reason when you're looking down. When you're looking straight across, you can sort of miss the exact part where your where your lid meets your lashes. For some reason, looking down, it's super easy. Looking straight ahead, not so easy. So I think I've got the whole thing. I just want to wing up the tip a little bit more and correct any mistakes, and then I'm going to do it on the other side. Here we go. Now a thick line for this is actually a good thing because you want it to be noticeable. It's definitely a dramatic look, but you don't want it to be, you don't want it to get lost in your mascara or with your eyelashes. So I'm just going to go over it to make it a little bit bolder and thicker. cover, and so that I have a good base for my lipstick that I'm going to put on top. Okay. Now, let's see. Looking good, very dramatic, very sort of superhero-y. Now I'm going to take the lipstick, which is Estee Lauder Wildfire, and I'm going to take a lip brush, just a regular standard issue lip brush. This one's by Sonia Kashuk. You want to make sure that it's small enough so that you can trace over the line that you've made with the liner. And load that brush up. You definitely want to not be economical with this because you definitely want to fully saturate the area so that you get the most impact from the color. And what we're going to do is just draw right over what we've already done. There's one eye. I'm going to load up the brush with a little bit more. Let's see. Great. And then, you know, you might get a little bit of errant liner or lipstick on your eyelid. Just wipe it off. You might just want to powder the area to ensure that, you know, it stays pristine above where you have your very exciting sci-fi-esque liner. And that's all there is to it. What do we think? Do we love it? Should I take it out on the town tonight? I don't think I have a choice because I think it's long layering and it's going to last a long time. But I think it looks great. I think this is a really fun look. It's definitely not natural, but it's great.